All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say you're a single mother. What's your story?
Ooh, my story is quite a story. I come from a very I was orphaned at a very young age.
Okay.
So I had to live with relatives, you know, generally to look after me. So I wasn't really family grounded because I was taken from one family to the next, because they're all trying to give you what family should. So then after that, you find that I wasn't really me. And I wasn't really family grounded. You know the way family grounds you and gives you morality. So when you change from one family to another, it's very difficult. So then I was raped like around when I was 13. Wow. So my relationship already with men already started. I was already scarred around that age. Then when I was in college, of course, got pregnant. Somebody I was seeing, and he just gave me a choice. He didn't say, no, that's not my child. He just said, well, one, you either if you're keeping the baby, you're raising the baby alone.
What?
Or you want to do an abortion, I'll pay for it. At that month, I was 6 months into it. It was really...
And he knew you were 6 months?
Yes. Yes, he knew that.
Okay.
And so there was no way. So then I knew from that point that I'm alone. This is it.
Okay.
So from then, I had to learn to do that. But I was so bitter about it because from rape again, and then didn't go through therapy and all that. So I had to heal by myself, and then again trying to get a man into my life, and then this happens.
Yes.
So it's quite scarred. So even when I gave birth, like, I prayed so hard that I wouldn't get a son, because there was that hatred in me so much when it comes to men. And I couldn't believe this was happening to me. And so I was like, okay, I've got to keep this. If it's a girl, we're good. We're going to make it.
Yeah.
Then I give birth, and it was like, oh, you have a lovely boy.
Oh, so during your pregnancy, you never asked, you never wanted to find out the gender of the child?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't want
so you
to.
found out at birth?
So I found a birth.
Okay.
And he was just like, it's a boy. But then the beautiful thing about it is that once I held my baby in my hands and they cried, that whole hatred for men, the hate, the resentment just went out.
Wow.
It's like something was lifted out of me so bad. And I made a promise to myself that since I've been treated by men like this, I am going to raise a son, a man, a boy, who is not going to look at women or treat women the same way that I've been treated.
That's amazing.
And that is what I'm doing.
That's a powerful story, and salute to you, you know. I mean, going through all of that, you know, one thing after another, that must have been really not easy at all.
It wasn't easy at all, looking at the fact that I didn't have parents.
Exactly.
So my family relatives already were disappointed in me. And I think they'd reached that point where they're like, we've taken you to school. I was in college. We've paid your school. You're on your own now. We've done our part.
Oh, wow.
You understand?
Okay.
So I was here. I was on my own. They made that choice to just stay out.
Okay.
You know, they did help here and there, but it was to get out. You know, like, you know, we've done our part. No one will come and say, so here you go, there you go.
Yeah.
You know? So then I had to, we lived in Nairobi, so they were like, we'll pay your transport to go back home in Shags. Stay there, you know. And so after giving birth, I just told myself, I need to get back to Nairobi. I need to do something because now I've got family. I need to provide.
Yes.
So coming back, it wasn't easy. I remember doing jobs with carrying my son on my back. I was doing jobs doing that. Every job I had to do, have to have him along with me because I couldn't afford even to have someone look, even for baby care services. I couldn't, no. So here I am. I can't get a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
I have a son, someone I'm looking after. The best way would be to do small odd jobs.
Yes.
But with those odd jobs, I would have to have my baby on my back to be able just to be able to provide, even just to buy simple thing as a Pampers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it had to be this way. But because every time I looked at my son, it gave me so much motivation. You know, there were days when we didn't actually have food, totally. Nothing to eat. But I would go hungry and make sure that he eats.
Yeah.
You know. But that's what it is. And I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I would never wish such a thing on anyone.
Yeah.
And I think there needs to be a discussion in society about this.
Definitely.
There needs to be a really, and I think we need to start with the boys or with the men we're raising right now.
That's
it
very
needs
true.
to start there.
Yes.
It needs to start a respect. It needs to start what it actually means. If we can start teaching our children now what respect is, what this is all about,
What responsibility is.
what responsibility is, then I think that's how we're going to start eradicating crises like this. Because there's so many single mothers.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah.